Hello, I'm Berke and welcome back. Today I'll talk about styles in Midjourney. The name implies that style is just a simple thing that you might not even need, but they are actually more potent than what a lot of people realize. And I would suggest finding a style that fits what you want to achieve sooner than later. Today I'll talk about how you can find styles, how you can see what they look like, and how you can select the one that works for you. This is the Explore tab of the Midjourney. This is the usual tab that you get in when you open the website. You can see that there is an selection here. It defaults to videos, I think, and because they are trying to push the video production right now. But you can select the styles here, and I selected top of the day, so we can see different kinds of styles here, and you can easily see how this would look like as a person's picture or a landscape picture or a product photo shoot. And they offer a wide variety of style, like this is a very distinctly Japanese kind of style, while there is a real artistic style right here. And if we scroll down over, there is a just blue and red style, I guess. And you can explore here, and these are top of the day, by the way, so you can just click here and select top of the week, and these are top of the week. Then you can select top of the month, and you can see top of the month. If you actually like something here, and you can come back to them. Okay, so I like this one, so when I see the likes, I can easily access my selected styles. And you can always just press hot too and see what's the demanding right now, or you can go random and explore what the Midjourney has to offer. And you can randomize this a few times to see different things, or you can just search something here. And I have done a few searches to showcase you what some weird things you can find if you and what you can search for, basically. A simple example would be neon purple. It could just be neon, by the way, but this would generate as this different kind of neon than I want to go for, and I want the neon purple. So this is a neon purple style, and there is a lot of actually here. And the ones I like are this one and this one here, right here. And when I click this, I can actually see 8 examples here, and again 8 examples here. This is very easy to explore, and when you want to try a style, you want to write a prompt here. And if you write a prompt there, like I have a prompt right here, let me just paste it. 1972 glossy orange and white Chevrolet Camaro smoking rear wheel rubber. Okay, so when I click on this, like, okay, I want to try this, I just press the try style button here, or I can press it here. Or if I do not want to submit it right away, because when you click this, it just submits right away, but maybe you want to add something else to the prompt later, so you can just press the T here, it's for text, and it pastes the sref here. It is style reference. This is a code here. This style reference code is it's generated by something, I'm not sure. But this means now this prompt will run with this style. And I have also a lot of more examples to show you here. I've written medieval, and you get a lot of medieval styles here. You get a very earthy tones, very mid-century, like oranges, and a lot of dirt, a lot of brownish colors, and there is a different kind of medieval here. You can try these, and let's go over, like I can just write red and gold because that's a good color combo, and I was sure I would find some nice styles to go along with it. And this one actually caught my eye very early on. It was a beautiful style to use, and there is a bit more like gold flakes kind of style here. Actually, I could always have written gold flakes, and but that would just mean gold flakes, yeah. It's a lot more goldy. Like, look at this. Okay, this is full on gold. And let's see, I have written creative studio photoshoot. This basically means it's a professional studio shoot type image, but I've also written creative, so it emphasizes a lot more different colors and different type of photo shooting environments. Basically adds a flavor. If you do not want that, you can just remove the creative and you can say studio photoshoot. Okay, so like this looks a lot like calmed down version of the what we've seen previously. Very much more down to earth, but there is like, okay, so not always down to earth, I guess. You can just explore down below. And okay, so I also tried to find some shot on iPhone type of styles. So maybe you want to create some authentic looking content, and you can see a lot of that type of content here. Like these are low filter, realistic looking, and they appear to be like just shot on iPhone without much attention to the detail. You can create this. This would especially work great if you are trying to create some UGC ads, or if you are trying to like create a model for your advertisements, and you want the model to look very authentic, very down to earth, and not, maybe you're not if you're not a luxury brand, that would be acceptable. And there's another one I like, amateur photography. Like this is a good example of stylized photography kind of style. This is a lot different than what you would usually find. So then I tried love, and I wanted to see what kind of combinations we could create out of this, because like when you look at love, okay, so it's very much pastel and it is very pink, and it is very okay. So pink, purple, light blue, all that jazz. But if you try Love Dreamy, then it becomes a lot more. Okay, so the word would be dreamy, I guess. And it gets weird, like coffee cups get eyes and stuff. So you can see this. You can experiment a lot of weird styles here, and I enjoyed looking through very different styles the Midjourney created, and I think some of these are user created, some of these are Midjourney created. I'm not really sure how this thing works behind the scenes, but I'm just glad that it exists. And I also wanted to see Love Realistic, because everything here was very anime style, very drawing style, and if I wanted to use that in a real something real, it wouldn't maybe look like what I expect. So I tried Love Realistic, and I got this very real life but in pink filter type of style there, and this was also very cool. It was neon pink, and there is also this one. This is like soft pink. Okay, so you might be thinking, Berke, you are showing us a lot of styles, but why don't you show us these things in action? And I will show you these in action right now. And if you go over here, okay, so this was the prompt I pasted: a 1972 glossy orange and white Chevrolet Camaro, smoking rear wheel rubber. Okay, and this is the image we get when we do not have any style. Okay, so there are four images. For each style, we'll get four images. So these four I got without any style. It's just my personalization profile, and I talked about the personalization profile in my last video. And if you do not have that available for you in this P here, if you just click that, you should have a global V7 profile, and you should know how that works. If you do not, just watch my previous video. I covered that, and it's very useful. It gets these kind of great looking images and realistic looking images without any prompting magic. And so here was the neon purple one, the first. Okay, so you can see we get a lot of the neon purple, and it doesn't really touch my orange and white glossy Chevrolet, which was important for me because I do not want my Camaro to be purple all of a sudden, just because I selected a style. But the second style I chose, which was this one below, okay, this one below, uh, which you can easily see there is no other color than purple here, which is what we got. Okay, so everything is in purple filter. The Camaro is purple right now, so and the world is normal, so it completely overrides my prompt, and we can understand from here that styles are more powerful than your prompts. Because even though I prompted it as an orange and white Chevrolet Camaro, it created me a purple Camaro because of the style. There it is again, like a purple Camaro. Then I tried the medieval ones. These are so we get a lot of earthy colors. My orange is a lot more exaggerated here, and we don't really see the whites. So it's a lot of orange. It's a lot of drawing styles. Uh, okay, so this one was the medieval one, and I think this is again a medieval one because there's a lot of shrubbery. Like you can see the different kind of leaves here, and you can see the like lamp posts here. These are all the effects of using a medieval style. And there's also like, okay, so there's water on the road now. Also the reflection works really great. I appreciate Midjourney on that part. And then we tried the red and gold, and red and gold got us some wild looking outputs. I wouldn't I wouldn't imagine this kind of stuff, but okay, sure, then I guess this was the first one I talked about, like the glossy one, not the glossy one, the flaky one, yeah, gold flakes. And if I just go back, yeah, this gold flake one, you can see the flakes here trying to be utilized in this filter. But I'm not really sure I like this style for this example. But the red and gold one works perfectly. Like this car looks luxurious. This car looks cool. And if I wanted to animate this, and I could like use this as the first frame, and I could get the car running. Maybe the camera zooms out or maybe follows it. Uh, we could try all that jazz. It just gives us a perfect frame to start for our video. And then I tried the studio one, like this one here, studio photoshoot. This look very serious, so I wanted to see what that serious look like in our prompt. It got us the Camaro, like real smoking and real badass pictures. Okay, so look at this. Yeah, it's a very badass picture. And no, oh, by the way, these are not upscaled at all. So these are like the worst versions of this photo. You can just vary them subtly, then select the one that you like for smokes and stuff. Like these smokes are not coming out of tires. I know you can just vary them subtly and strongly, maybe strongly, or you can edit those with the edit option here in the more section. You can edit them and remove them. Then you would upscale to get your finalized images, but I'm sure you know those, right? Okay. And this was okay, so these are now at that point, like I'm trying yeah, this is the one I have used. This one looked really fun, original, colorful, so I wanted to see what that would look like after our very serious style. And it looked very fun. The smokes are pink now, and we are in the middle of nowhere, of course, because I have not mentioned that. I just wanted to see what the styles bring out as far as the environment and camera angles go. So like this is a full-on studio now. We've got our neon purple and red smokes coming out of the tires. The car is yellow. Well, that's not cool. We could just strong vary that and get the orange and white Chevrolet we want. Then okay, we have this one here, and what is this one? Let me just remember. Okay, this is the amateur photography one. Amateur photography ones are actually really cool as far as the camera angles and like having motion in the images. And because when you do not prompt the that way, you don't usually get motion in images, but like this style allows us to have that motion in the image without even prompting for it. Just look at how realistic and how cool this looks. Okay, you can see definitely like the bloom at the edges here. You can see that this is a very stylized picture. And like, look at this, no one previously have given us this exact view of the Camaro, but this viewpoint here is very stylized photography kind of view, and I think it actually looks pretty badass. So I like this. I like that the style brings this out. And this was another amateur photography one. Okay, so this is another one I really like. This is an amateur photography one. It was, I think, okay, it was this one. You can see that this does look good, and when you put it in the prompt, it just generates awesome results. I love this. I love like each and every one of these photos, like perfect. I think this style really touched me. Okay, so I will use this for this Camaro. And then again, another amateur photography one. I like this one because it has the sun. I didn't. I'm not really sure if we got something like this parked out front previously, but I like that, and it's great that it splashes the water. Maybe we could use this as the first frame of the video generator in the Midjourney, and we could get a really great result from this image. And this is just plain wrong, like okay, so sometimes these happen like that. That's clearly the back of the car, but it's now on the side. Sometimes that happens, you just move on. Okay, so then we move on to the peaceful section. I'm not really sure what I was expecting with a Camaro in peaceful setting, but there are some peaceful styles. It does really bring back like the vaporwave kind of vibes, and I'm not against these. I'm not against these. Then there's the green peaceful one. Uh, they're not great, and they're not suitable for this application. You can see that easily, but they are great styles to try out and see what you want to see maybe one matches what you are looking for. And then this was one of the actually interesting ones because this is the 2784, and that is in the love this one. Okay, 2784. When you look at these, you don't really feel something like this would come out. Okay, yeah, the image looks great. Like this again in the same style. The image looks amazing, and this again in the same style. But I wouldn't expect that from this. I wouldn't expect. No way. I wouldn't expect that. So that's why I'm urging you to try some styles out. Like you might stumble into something like this, where you don't expect a good result to come out, but it just does. Then there is the low ones. It just turned the car into pink. The car is now pink. Okay, we are not preserving anything in the prompt with the styles. The styles are very strong, and you can just see that the rear wheel smoke just is glitter at this point. Like it's not even smoke. Yeah, a lot of yeah. These are actually cool shoots, but they are turning the car into pink. I'm not really comfortable with the pink car. I want my orange and white Camaro. So there's a lot of styles we talk about. Okay, so these are the last ones. And this style, okay, so this was also a great one. It put a cool looking six smoking woman in front of the car, and it put it near the ocean. Okay, like these are cool images. You get that, okay, and there is another one. This was the first one we tried, and basically that's how these styles can shape up your images. Every image I've shown you had the same exact prompt, just utilizing different styles to achieve wildly different looks. And when you have a prompt like mine that you want to test, you can just go here, click hot, or I'm not sure, top of the day, and you can click try style button, and it will generate the images with that style. And let me just click a few here for a one final pass before we leave this video. And we just clicked the top of the day styles here, and we got some weird examples here. Okay, we are in Japan now. Okay, we got that. No, it's nothing that pulls me right away to per se, like, but you can experiment with these styles and find the one that works for you. And actually this one looks cool. Okay, yeah, maybe I could use that. And there's this one, very minimalistic. uh, that's the red and blue one we've talked about at the beginning. Okay, that's very simple, plain. I like that. I like that. Okay, I think that's all for today. I hope this styles introduction was useful for you, and I hope you were inspired to go and try a few of them for yourself when you are creating your next images in Midjourney. And I have also started a community when about image generation. You can find the link to join that in down below. The first 100 members will be free for life. And stay tuned for the next videos. I'll talk about another feature of Midjourney, which is mood boards, and they basically allow you to stay on brand always. And they are a lot similar to styles, but it's basically styles you create for yourself. So like the video if you enjoyed the content, and comment down below if you have any specific questions you want to ask, or maybe a future video idea, and I'll get to them. And subscribe to make sure you do not miss any of the videos. That's like basic common sense. And take care, stay creative.